Very different video for me today. No game room as a backdrop, no fireside video. I've actually managed to get away. Hang on, let me pan round. We're in Somerset and we've actually managed to get away to this. Look how peaceful all that looks. I'm back to my ugly mush. So, yeah, got away. I cannot believe I've actually finally got away. After the whole 18 months, almost 2 years of COVID and everything else, and being away from family, friends, all the rest of it. Never thought I'd be sitting there at the beach again. So I thought, well, why not do a video sort of just reflecting back of how the past 18 months and everything's been. Because I know the last 18 months has been really, really difficult for quite a lot of people. And we always focus on like the COVID and the lockdown and the, you know, even people losing their jobs and things like that. And people losing their lives. It definitely has happened. But there's also good that's come from it. How many of you took so much of just simple everyday things that you did before for granted? No, I did. Just going to your parents' house and sitting having a coffee with them, just having a chat about absolute random nonsense bollocks. You know what I mean? It's just something that we all took away from us. And it's nice that we can get back to doing all this now. I mean, I know everything is not all gone and everything's still up in the air, but we need to definitely start making the most of what we can now. I mean, my parents' health, my mum's got Parkinson's, and my dad struggles to support her and everything else, and it's only been in the caravan now that I realise how much has changed in a year for her health. How much big chunks of, you know, times I could have been helping him as well, because his health isn't the best. But that is what it is, and we are where we are now. So I'm spending a great holiday with them. It's actually my daughter's birthday today. I've come out early because they're all getting up and getting ready. So we're going to have a great day. We really are. I can't believe Holly's 11. Time's gone, eh? And other things that have gone, good things I'm talking about, is going back about the retro community. I don't hide the fact that during the first lot of lockdown I was really struggling. I really was. And I managed to find 2 things that have helped me get through this. And one of them I'm doing now. I'm making a video. Not just for how nice it was to actually make a video and shut the actual brain off that was like niggling away. You know what I mean? If you've got mental health issues or anxiety, you know that it can properly eat away at you. All you got to do is think about one thing and it snowballs. So having that, putting the camera on, talking about just something I enjoy, and it shut it off. It really did. It shut it off. But then from that as well, I've got to know an awful lot of really amazing YouTubers and just people in the retro community in general. I mean, yeah, again, that comes with negatives. I mean, I did struggle with trolls, which seem to be resurfacing a little bit of late. But I definitely deal with them in a different way. I used to, it is much I didn't say to people, it did used to look at all the thumbs down and think, oh, what the hell's going on here? But it was when it was getting to like the 30-40 thumbs down thing, so it felt like more, not like trolls, it's like it felt like there was someone personally attacking me, which I still think it is somebody I know, because it stopped for absolutely ages. And as soon as I've done a video again with Oscar, he's come back, and they, you know, I mean, not to the same extent, but that was then. This is now. I know that, you know, carry on. It's nice that I'm living complete rent-free in your brain, and you, every time I put a video up, for the first 30 seconds, you've got to interact with it. It's like, thanks, cheers for the interactions. You know what I mean? say anything about my son or anything about his videos, I'm fucking coming after you now. Don't give a shit. There's a line to be drawn. Take the piss out of this big fat ginger hippie, Viking, whatever you want to call it. I call myself it. The Viking look sort of like came afterwards. I told you it was going to be a bit of a... Well, I didn't tell you. I thought to myself it was going to be a bit of a rambling video, but that's just how it is. Kind of my style. Yes, with the retro community, it's great. With so many people. Do you know what I'm looking forward to as well? Is there's the Game Expo in Manchester in October, and there's so many people that I've got to know over, say, like the past year and a half. I think I've been on YouTube for a year and a half. They've been absolutely amazing. I mean, granted, there are people that helped me out to start with, and just somewhere along the way we've lost touch or fell out or whatever else, but it's a shame because there were some good people there, but it is what it is. You move on. The people I've got around me now, and it gives me support on a daily basis, and it's amazing. Talking about the YouTube as well, it was nice to know as well that when I was making the videos, some people like Pod, I always use this as an example, that he used it as a way because he couldn't get out or speak to anyone. He was living on his own, and he used to put the YouTube videos come on, and he'd sit there and he'd be, you know, having a drink in the shed, and he put the YouTube videos on, and it was like, it was great. It felt like a bit of comfort, like I was still in the room. That's how I've always tried to do videos. You sort of like just feel like you're just talking next to you, mate. Granted, talking too much, but Pod, I did worry when you told me you started talking back. That's when you know you needed to get out. But yeah, that's nice, and also helping other ways. Absolutely loving doing the stuff about mental health, just getting more and more people talking about mental health, men's and women's, everything. I mean, that Sonic's going around at the moment, but I've put the videos up about the mental health. I've put the video out, it's okay to talk, opening up about things which I kept deep down. Seemed to it helped me, and it's nice that it's helped a few other people as well. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, other good positive things that come out of it, and this group would never have been about without lockdown, because it started off as a messaging group. I said I knew that there was people like me who was just struggling. They were on their own. They couldn't reach out. But the thing is, when you got a lot of people who are on their own, and, I mean, are isolated, they tend to think that they're the only people who are isolated. They don't realise that there's a new group of people who are all thinking exactly the same thing, but don't want to speak up and talk to the next person. So that's what it was literally just like one night, and I just went, well, I'm making a group. I made Random Nerd Chat. Absolutely love that group. I mean, granted, it's a lot of time. It's just stupid memes and stuff like that, but there's people who look after each other in there, look out for each other, send messages. People have got talking and become really good friends through that group. So yeah, that's amazing. I'm taking a bit of a break from it this week, just because I'm away here, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Scott Sega Zombie, he put up a post about the He-Man, and this is what made me proud about this group. He put a post about He-Man, and he didn't like it, the new He-Man. And then there was a proper, like, long list of messages about going backwards and forwards and everything else. But if you read back through that, I've been to other places, and if you say your opinion, somebody doesn't agree with your opinion, they just attack you or say you're wrong, or, you know what I mean, stuff like that. This was a proper discussion with people with views from both sides, so it's nice that it's a nice group of people that you can have a proper discussion with. And it's also, yes, granted, you get people to take the piss, but it's taking the piss in a fun way. You know, I mean, it's sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that kick up the arse, or and everything. But yeah, it's definitely been a funny old year. Funny old 2 years. But that's my thoughts on it. I'm sitting here. I'm chilled on the beach. I'm so grateful Not that COVID happened, because let's face it, nobody's grateful for that. But I want to be grateful for opportunities that have come up from that. The whole British attitude of we made the most of it. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to beat us. It's not going to beat me. So it looks like there's a few more people coming down the beach now. I've come here early because I was here yesterday and it was a bit busy. So I've got up early, come out. I'm just going to spend half an hour chilled here on the beach. And I just thought I'd make a video. Because why the hell not? So here's to the next year. Here's to meeting up with people who would definitely class as friends now, that I would never have known before. Oh, and one thing this has given me as well, so we talked about the whole YouTube, is the confidence. I may have already said that earlier on, but one thing it hasn't given me is a good memory. The confidence that YouTube has given me is absolutely amazing. So if you're ever thinking about doing it, just give it a go. Talk about what you enjoy. People will watch. Yeah, as long as you're not doing it just for just to get all the views that you like, you know what I mean? Don't think of it that it's YouTube. Talk about you. If you only have like 200, 300, 400 subs, whatever, that's fine. If you have 50 subs, what's it matter? It's as long as you are talking and enjoying what you're talking about and have some interactions with some people who also enjoy the same thing you like. That's the important thing. Right, I best stop waffling, because otherwise this is going to keep going on and on. Could easily keep going on and on. Nothing wrong with that. Just remember, appreciate what you got. It may not be a lot, but appreciate it. Appreciate who you've got around you. I do. From my family to new family that I've made. Never put off. Okay, going a hippie rant here, but never put something off until the next day, because you never know. If you've fallen out with someone recently, go make up with them. Don't go to sleep angry. I'll take my own advice actually and give somebody a call. Tell us silly things ruin friendships. Right, anyway, more upbeat. I will catch you all again soon. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this holiday, because I never thought it would ever happen. Last pan around to the beach, look. It's not the best beach in the world, but it's better than the view from my back garden. I'll catch you all guys again next time. See you later.